wondering when you'd get around to that.
What? You mean you saw through my disguise?
A criminal always makes one mistake, Molly. Those straws you gave Robin to breathe through, I spotted the defect in the mask instantly. That was the one hole in your plan.
Well, there are gonna be some holes in you, Batman.
Foolish girl. You were so bent on your murderous scheme, you failed to notice. In the Batmobile, I burnt off your revolver's firing pin with a hidden bat laser beam. Molly? Molly, stop! You're climbing into the Batmobile's nuclear power source!
Help! Help!
Stay where you are, Molly. Don't move a muscle. I'll come and get you. Poor, deluded girl. If only she'd have let me save her.
Ah, well, she was a terrible dancer anyway. Let's go! Ah, so much to comment on. Welcome, everybody.
Another
Another
banger, Batman.
I'll tell you, those first two episodes. I'm Lorenzo. This is my comic book son circumstances. One of my comic book son circumstances. And every Wednesday, we're here to do a curated list of stuff we're looking forward to next week and talk about the stuff we picked up today. Not necessarily that order, but that's how it happens. And every week, as always, is brought to you by the Alternative City Shop.
I've self-published several indie comics of my own. You can find them on my Alternative City shop, which has a link below this video. There, you'll find, along with my comics, t-shirts, stickers, and mystery boxes, you'll find pins and magnets that are called CBOs, or comic book originals, which are buttons, magnets, and pocket mirrors that I make from superhero comic books. These are one-of-a-kind items made from images cut directly from comic books, not photocopies, so each one is unique.
And there's so much to just dissect in that scene. You know, that was the only scene where someone died on Batman. And as hokey as it was like, I guess, kind of a big deal. So, it was, you know, she fell into the bat reactor. You know, no one else ever died. And in the first two episodes, there were only two instances where they used a gun. Like, nobody else after that episode figured out, you know, Batman is not wearing any armor. You know, nobody used a gun on Batman after that. So, yeah. It's just a couple of fun things about the old campy show that we all love.
That foolish girl.
That foolish, deluded girl. If only I could have helped her.
The chat is already popping. We got Phil's Treehouse in here forgetting to pretend water his fake plants. That's always a problem.
They're going to pretend to die.
McElroy. Hey.
You had it right the first time. Oh my God.
We got McElroy in the house, sir. Representing. Good to see you, home. James Lang. What up, my dude? 80s guy is in the house. I saw 80s guy last night, man. Thanks for coming through last night, 80s guy.
Nice.
What else we got? We got Omega. We got Omega. What's up, Omega Dread?
Oh,
thanks for coming.
Omega Dread.
We got Phil-tastic. Never enough Phils. What up, Phil? Good to see you. Phil number. Well, no, I don't want to call you Phil number 2. We'll call you Phil-tastic Phil. And we got Treehouse Phil. So never enough Phils out here. We got Evil Mike jumping in real quick. You can't stay, but we do appreciate you giving us the view and the
Mike,
like.
good to see you.
I'm assuming you liked the video, so we appreciate the view and the like. We got Alfred in the house. What's up, Alfred? I'm not sure how to say that last name. You want to take a shot at it? Is the W silent, or maybe the G is silent?
Let's go with Alfred. Alfred, welcome. I'm not sure. I don't want to mess it up.
So the chat is already popping. We're all ready to see what you got this week. What's up?
Oh, the creative blowtorch. Oh, right on. Okay. So new as I hear tell through the grapevine, there's a new blowtorch coming out. If not this week, not next week, I think very soon. So we'll keep an eye out for that. Remember, Bueller had a blowtorch exclusive at one point. I think I may have gotten that one. I know I have that blowtorch, the first blowtorch that came out, the first issue. Nice.
We're getting famous people in the chat now. You're a big deal, Lorenzo.
Well, I'm nothing without the folks in the chat, man. You folks know everything, man. I would not. Everything I forget, like, somebody out there, anybody. You folks are great.
Okay, so it should be Alfred. It should be Alfred Page. Then the W should be an E. It sounds like. All right, what's up, Alfred? Thanks for coming through.
I blame spell check.
Everybody, check out Blowtorch. Blowtorch from Second Sight. Is it still with Second Sight? Is Second Sight still doing the thing? What's going on with Blowtorch?
That sounds familiar. That sounds familiar.
I haven't seen any books from Second Sight though, so I don't know if they're still going. I think I've seen some in previews. Yeah. Okay. We love you too, Mike. Thanks for stopping by, man. Good to see you, man. This is awesome. It was a good week. Like I said, it's got 9 new books. Cheap week.
And a cheap week. Yes, and a very cheap week. That's always a good thing. Yes. And
necessary thing.
Yes, I'm starting to catch up
in this
on
economy.
Reviews. In this economy, yes, this thriving economy, yes, it's so awesome.
Thanks a lot, Joe Biden.
Yeah. So, anyways, I got some folks that sent me some books to review. I just did a review of Stellar Lands last week. That was an indie Artist Alley book. Awesome. They're wrapping up their Kickstarter this week. And someone else sent me some stuff, which I haven't had a chance to go through yet, but it looks awesome. Like a young creator has sent some stuff. So, man, I got stuff to review. I got stuff to ship out. And, man, let's get started with this so I can get busy here, man. Let's get back to work.
It's popping.
I tell you. Yeah, you're more than welcome. Yeah, that was an awesome book. Yes. And the August previews. Okay, I'll be looking for that next month. Yeah, I got to get my order for this month down, too. I'll be looking for it this month. Yeah, because maybe it might be early on in the previews. You can never tell with those previews.
Very good.
Yeah, so did you get all your books this week? You make it to the shop?
I did not make it to the shop today. Hopefully I'll make it out on Friday. But now that I don't do a new comic book date show, I don't feel the need to rush out every Wednesday. And I have a list, so everything I want should be there ready to go. So I don't feel so rushed anymore.
I mean, if you got the pull list and you're not, you pre-order everything, so what's the rush? I mean, you can stroll in there on Friday evening or whatever, just, okay, I'll take them.
I finally learned that the way to buy comic books is to pre-order comic books, because you get that 40%, pre-order discount, which is just crucial, man. So that's really the only way I go now.
Where are you getting 40? I get 35.
Oh, it's either 30 or 40. I don't know. I can't.
Close enough.
I thought it was 40, but maybe it's 35.
A big baller like you don't give a damn. Just wrap it up. Send that shit out.
Hey, man, I was paying full price for 2 years, so the discount was golden for me.
Oh, the discount is awesome. Yeah. And I said there's going to be, maybe I didn't mention, there's going to be a new Conan book coming out. We're going to talk about that later on in the preview. So I found this new comic book day one, which I must have missed. It's coming from Titan. I know some folks out there are a big Conan. I know Gary is a big Conan fan, and Damien, Sleepy Reader, is a big Conan fan. He's got a ginormous Conan thing. And this is like getting back to its roots. So I'm thinking this might be a good time to jump on Conan if you're going to be if you're that kind of a fan, or if you're open to Conan. So just saying.
Yeah, Gary B's the biggest one I know.
I know. From Red Sonja and Conan, man. I don't know which one he's bigger on, but from that era for sure. Blade, #1, got the Momoko trade dress. The A cover looked kind of nice, but decided to go with this one. Yeah, I mean, he had it right, Spicer, but he just keeps over. It's like it's just something it's just some kind of block. I have those myself sometimes, the people's names, but I think I finally figured out McElroy. McElroy is the proper name.
No, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it.
Yeah, we're gonna
Googling
get it right. Extreme Venom verse. I wasn't gonna get this because there's some kind of a land shark, some other Venom kind of first appearance in there, but I saw this cover, and damn it, they get me on the covers every time. Who is this? I think Davia may be the artist for this. This is one of the variants for the Extreme Venom verse #5. Had to get it, man.
316 homage, obviously homage.
Is that what it is? Yeah.
Amazing.
I know it was dope.
316, right? With Venom over Spider-Man. It's not exact, but it's the same position.
If you want to get technical about it, I suppose it is. Yes.
I don't think that. Chad, am I being technical or is that an homage?
You've never been known to be technical, huh? Oh no, not you.
Never.
Hey, there's Roscoe. What's up, buddy? Oh.
Wait, what up, Roscoe?
Hey, man, Hawk Girl. Only copy that my shop had, at least Danger Room had, or maybe the other place might have one, but thumbed through it. It looked pretty interesting. Another one of these DC books I might end up falling for, like Doom Patrol. I'm reading Superman, Doom Patrol. Man, what is happening? I'm becoming a DC fan. That's crazy.
When it comes to the comics, I'm a DC fan.
They do produce a better quality of comics right now, a higher quality of comics than Marvel does. And Marvel's, they got legacy names, but what are they doing with a lot of them, though? It's just, but DC is working it now. Starfire, Tales of the Titans. This is her origin story here. I always like Starfire. She's one of the
nice cover. My daughter watches Teen Titans. She watches Teen Titans Go, so she's a big Starfire.
Nice. I like Teen Titans Go too. A lot of buttons out of those. There's some available on the Alternative City shop now if you'd like to check them out.
Check it out.
Void Rivals #2. This, I believe, is the A cover. I think I've got some other, I think 1 for $25 coming from my comic shop, but maybe it's 1 for $10, something like that. I meant to read this before Showtime, but didn't get around to it. I know you've already read yours, right?
No, I haven't got my books yet, so I have not read it.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I want to know what happened.
Oh, I just looked at the first page. I was like, oh, God, I got to get back in that. Before you know it, it was like time to do this.
Did we give the fight? That's what I'm trying to know.
I can't tell you.
I bet we don't get any of the fight. I bet he pushes it out. I bet he pushes it out. Probably.
J. versus Godzilla versus King Kong. Oh, yeah. Sign me up for that one. All right, Destiny New York. This was a comp they suggested for me. I think there's been a Destiny New York series before, but this is a new one. It's from Black Mask, which makes some good stuff.
So very cool.
Hey, give it a shot. Why not? It looks very good. I think it may somehow tie in with Gangster Ass Barista. I think I saw a cameo of her on the first page as I was perusing through it. So I haven't gotten #3 of that yet either. So looking forward to that. Monomyth #3 from Mad Cave, another indie publisher that we love. We do love them all.
Mad Cave is great. Yeah,
Mad Cave is great. And the last one looks like, The Last Ronin, the Lost Day special. I almost dropped this series, but something told me to just give it another shot because I do like the Turtles. I want to like them even more, but probably just this $8 price tag was kind of like grinding my gears. But I just went ahead and got it anyway.
It's a nice quality book though, for that $8.
It is absolutely. Hey, Trev, what's up, buddy?
I mean,
Yes.
just the material that they use to put it.
You know, the
What up,
indie
Trev?
comic
Go Chiefs.
go Chiefs. The indie comic creators are just putting to shame, Marvel. At least DC, they're charging, $1 more, but the quality of their paper is better. But Marvel's giving you this, this substandard product and raising the price. The nerve, the nerve. Even, and there's my guy Willie and family.
Will
Yeah.
survive. What up, Willie? Is anybody enjoying Amazing Spider-Man right now? I quit. I did not jump in on this volume because I was like, I'm just. No, I bought the first few of this volume and I decided to quit. Actually, that's what it was.
Yes, that's good too.
I feel like the writers just have nothing to do with Spider-Man. Everything has been done, and they just don't have anything to do with him anymore. That's how I feel when I read it.
Don't say that. Don't say that. You let the secret out. I mean,
they got to
8 times.
I've heard people argue that they need to let Peter Parker age, and I think that's right. They need to let him age and tell different older Peter Parker stories. The Peter Parker stories where he's young and dealing with Mary Jane drama, like. The kids who read that stuff for all of them are grown up, and the kids who would relate to those sort of stories are relating to Miles, not relating to Peter. So I really feel like Peter should grow up and maybe be a dad and maybe let us see a different aspect of Peter Parker and let these other spider variations kind of fill the void for the younger generation.
Well, Deez agrees 100% with you on that. And I think they tried that once before they did that whole ridiculous, brand new day Mephisto reboots and everything bullshit that drove me away from the title. So I think they had him as a 30-something married adult and maybe about to have kids, and I guess maybe some people got turned off by that. I think there's a section of the community that wants a forever young Peter Parker who's forever running around barely paying rent and and having run-ins with his boss and taking pictures for money and shit like that. So I don't know, he may be cursed with that identity, but we would, they need to do something. They need to do something. They haven't let him age from teenage. I mean, he was like in Steve Ditko when he first created him. He was just a teenager, so he's like now late 20s, maybe 30. This Batman's maybe mid 30s. Sure. Yeah, Bruce Wayne, let's say, is mid-30s, so Peter Parker's got to be maybe early 30s, maybe? I don't know. I mean, because I'm just supposing, because in comic book years, you figure these characters damn near 100 years old, so how old can you make them? You can't make them too old. That's why Batman Beyond, which we'll talk about later on, is kind of popular too. It's its own universe.
We're already done with your books, I think. I feel like that flew by.
Only had 9. Plus the new free comic book day one. Did it again. I can't say free comic book day. That's why we
got Phil Tastic saying he enjoyed Slot when he was a teacher and then a CEO. Showed real growth. That sounds interesting, actually. I think they've got it. I don't know what it is, but what they're doing now, I don't feel like it's working.
Isn't Slot writing the Spider-Man title? The one that had the Spider-Boy debut? I think he is. So I've been talking about that one, man. I mean, the Spider fans need to go over to that one. It just started, rebooted again. Got the whole Spider-Boy momentum going for it. So I guess it's looking good, and maybe it's a better read for you, even though they've changed creative teams now on ASM. So what are you going to do? So speaking of which, this wonderful segue here to ASM number 30 next week. Which I think McGinnis is still doing the artwork for. Now I thought I ordered this Betsy Cola Patsy Walker Hellfire variant, but I guess I didn't. But it's pretty cool. I like Betsy Cola's art a lot. Maybe I'll find it somewhere just for that cover.
That is nice, yeah.
And Unknown Comics in 616. This is the variant they have, and also they have the Virgin variant as well, which can be purchased as a set, I'll bet you, if the price is right.
I bought their J. It was on your cover there. The There's Something Is Killing the Children variant this week, the J. Anceletto or something, the black and white one. I had to
Yes.
snag me one of those.
You bought that one? That's the
Oh, yeah, right, I did.
let's see, where is that at? Oh yeah, that's this one. Yeah, the one second from the left there.
On
yeah.
the cover.
Nice. Nice.
That's my girl, Erica. You know?
Yeah.
But it's like a fatherly thing I feel for Erica. You know, she's my girl.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes the LCS just cringe at giving you certain covers. They just want to sell books, you know. So I don't know. Good luck. What are you gonna say?
Oh, nothing. I don't even remember. But I really like this.
It's gone. Spite thighs save lives. Oh yeah. There you go. So I like this dude. This is I just got that Gwen Stacy, Jeff Loeb, Tim Sale, Spider-Man Blue picture book. It's like a coffee table book. Man, that's such a nice book, and it's like a total like tribute to Gwen Stacy, and she just gets the royal treatment in that book, and it's awesome. So number 30 is a 1 for 25 here by Nick Bradshaw, I want to say.
He's great. I really liked him on what was that IDW book he was on that I really liked? Spine Tick. Sith Lordley got me onto that book. Bermuda is what it was called. I really liked it.
Oh, yes, that was good. That was good.
He was the artist on that, and the art popped. I really feel like his art pops, man.
It does.
Nice. The colorist was great too.
That cover, I should say, is very nice. Hey, what's up, Jose? Good to see you.
Jose in the house. I saw Jose got to see Jose last night. That was dope, man. Thanks for coming through, homie.
Now, Wolverine number 35. You know, we'll be something weird is supposed to happen in this book. I don't know if you Wolverine fans know anything about this, but there may be something occurring in this book, so you might want to buy this one. It might be you might want to get some occurrence may happen in here. I don't want to talk about anything I heard online. I'm not one to gossip, but you might want to pick up this one if you're a Wolverine fan. I'm just saying. You
don't know what it is, then, or you try not to spoil?
I try not to spoil it because I hate to spoil stuff for folks, and like some folks who just live to spoil. It's like, ooh, did you know this? She-Hulk number 15. This is the last one I see solicited.
No, I love this. I want to keep going on this one.
Well, Rainbow Rowell, I believe that's how they pronounce their name, is being very coy. She's on Twitter being very kind of coy about this. She's not saying it's ending, but she's saying there's an announcement coming soon. So the educated guess, I guess, is that they're going to make a creative team, maybe change, maybe writing and God forbid, maybe covers too. But I don't know.
How far down is it? Okay, it's the number 4 book, so it's doing well on the pull list. It looks like.
It's not doing bad at all. But I think there's probably a creative change coming. But I don't think it's going to be.
Hopefully we keep these gin board. I hope we keep because they're just so sexy.
The Bartell covers must stay. I mean, that's a big part. I mean, a lot of people were commenting about, they can't cancel this because it's just too good. I mean, we're everybody who's reading it
I don't want to
is cool with it. Yeah. Exactly. Maybe it's not enough numbers for the bean counters at Marvel, but the people who are reading it love it. So,
man, it's the 4th or the 3rd book, so they have to be happy with that, right?
I would hope so. I don't think it's going to be canceled. I think it is a creative change.
It's higher than Avenger, higher than Ghost Rider, higher than Ultimate Invasion, higher than Deadpool, higher than Hulk. I mean, higher than Iron Man. Yeah, it's doing well.
Yeah, I mean, this Jeff Deckel cover here is sweet. I've always liked Deckel since I saw his work on Hit Me. He was doing the covers for that series. This one is smoking. And
it looks so close to real.
I know. I mean, I guess 3D maybe, some kind of drawing program maybe, but maybe just his art is just, you know, he just figured out a way to make stuff look that 3D. It is dope as hell. I will look for this. If I get the A cover, I'll be looking for this one too. And George Perez, man, rest his soul, man. No longer here, still working for Marvel, still doing covers.
Yeah,
So
they
you got
still milking that money.
that's
I hope his
what
family's getting the paycheck. Then
I hope so too. You know, that's what this whole writer's strike is about, man. This is, I won't get into that whole thing again, but that's why the actors jumped on like, hey, they could do that shit to us too. I mean, they got plans for us, y'all. You know,
we actually talked about it. We talked about it a little bit last night, and one of the things that we said was that I don't think people understand that when you see Tom Cruise or you see these very famous people on the picket lines, those people aren't really down there for themselves. Tom Cruise is going to get paid millions regardless of what happens with this deal. What they're down there for is for the workers who don't get paid millions of dollars, the people on the side, the people behind the scenes, all of these people. They're talking about their money. And I don't think that's really well understood, that this is really a little guys versus the big guys fight here. I'm always with the little guys. It's in my nature.
The PR machine, the propaganda machine is out there trying to convince the average person that these greedy actors, you know what, like you said, Tom Cruise and the big folks, they're in like maybe a 10 percentile, a 10, 15 percentile of the people who make all the money. I mean, they're just a small amount. Most folks are out there trying to pay their rent, man, living in California. You know,
it's like
they're talking about. Yes, exactly. They're just working, man. I mean, this is an existential event for the entertainment industry. Make no mistake about it. This is not just a strike right here. This is almost, I dare say, be hyperbolic and say good against evil. They really want to offer the extras, the folks who work like a couple hours, sit around like 2 days in a row to get one scene in. They want to just digitize them, give them like $200 for the lifetime ownership of their likeness.
Yeah.
What the hell are they gonna do with that?
Nuts.
That's insulting. That is just insulting, and that's what they think of us, though. I mean, you got to realize that they would love to just like do that with all of us. I mean, and the big stars like, man, they can do it with me too.
Your entire acting career would be one day in an AI studio. You get paid $500, and then you would be in movies until you died.
Oh, after you die,
but you would never well on beyond. You would never get paid again for any of it.
You'd be long since dead and in hell before you. I mean, you would not be seeing a cent, nor would your estate. And they would love that. They would love that. Those
that's pretty insulting.
Studio heads.
I imagine if I was at a negotiating table and someone offered that deal, that would be pretty insulting.
Isn't that?
I would find that to be pretty.
That's like like here's a ball of malt liquor here. Can I have your likeness forever? Like what? Are you kidding me? I mean, that's what I'm worth to you. That's just don't get me started. But you get the idea, So George Perez's estate hopefully is getting a couple shillings thrown their way for this these covers that Marvel is using for them. Please. And Hulk number 2, man. Hulk number 2. I don't know how y'all felt about the Hulk. I liked it a lot. I wasn't averse to the first run with Cates, or the previous run, I should say, with Cates, but I like where this is going. I see where this is going. And it's some would say clients got him looking kind of funny, but Hulk's one of those characters who's open, to interpretation of the artist. And this is how Klein decides to draw him, so I'm fine with that. He was meant to be like a Frankenstein kind of a character, and Stan first invented him.
Let's see, Roscoe's with me on Bermuda, and what is SIKTC? What number, Roscoe, for Jeff DeCal?
Oh yeah, I know it. You don't have that one? Oh, you gotta go get that one now. I know you don't want to be incomplete on that. Yeah, Diesel. Yeah, I'm sure. Uh, 200, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Two grand to get a 1-bedroom, man. Yeah, that's and meanwhile you're trying to, like, get paid. These people who want to give you crumbs. So, what else we got here with the Hulk? We got the Brian Hitch Hellfire, where he's looking pretty damn dapper. And the Kasara variant, which is kind of cool. And this is my favorite. This is Lanil Yu. This is dope. I love this so much. This is just works in the trees as kind of a background there. I like that. It's a 1 for 25. Okay, so we'll see how it prices out as far as ratio goes. And World Tree.
That is really nice, though.
Oh yeah, World Tree number 4. Man, this is such an awesome book. There's a 1 for 25 by Trad Moore. I love Trad Moore's style. Where are we at?
It's
What
funny
else
how
we got?
Tynan books always have like so many variants. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, and the best ones come from the exclusives for this book. This is the Dan Quintana 1 for 50, which is cool. This is pretty cool too.
You see,
This is one.
That's Spider. Oh, go ahead. Is that Wind? Ooh, that is Wind.
That's right. This is Michael Dianalis.
Dialogue.
Also has a 1 for 50. Yeah, so it's kind of like a desktop, bloody desktop here with the little wind inspiration.
I can't afford 1 in 100, but I do want that. That's cool. I like
it's a 1 for 50. You might be able to afford it. I think it's a 1 for 50. Unless I got the.
1 in 100.
Is it 100?
Yeah,
okay.
it's 1 in 100. Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, I must have got that wrong then. But there's a bunch more that are like this is the Tau. Ivan Tau has one. These are all
see that Spider-Man on those
store exclusives. For World Tree? Oh, I probably, if it was for number 30, I probably overlooked it. Well, not for number 30, for number 300, I should say. That's the one that we don't want to have any. Want to have a moratorium.
Spider-Man. It was
300.
Spider-Man 1.
Okay. Oh, okay, that one. Yeah.
It was Spider-Man 1.
I think I've got that one. This is Oshred. This is a connecting easy for you to say. A connecting cover. And my favorite is this one, actually. This is Stan Yak. I don't know what store. Like a little bit of a wardrobe malfunction going on there, but it's very, very tastefully done, I think. The naked lady in her
is it a
her
malfunction, baby?
Yeah,
I
baby.
think that's a nipple because I'm drooling. What movie is that from? I think that's a nipple because I'm drooling. That's kind of random.
I don't know yet.
It's from Boomerang, Eddie Murphy.
Boomerang? Oh, God. Oh, that's back in the day, man. Man, I should remember that one. And Will Shrike. As an exclusive.
Looks like Rabbit Comics and Mutant Beaver have that favorite one of yours, which I also really like it.
The Stan Yak?
$30. Yes, $30, guys. So,
and I almost want to get it too.
I'll be getting it.
I know.
I
said
not
almost
be getting it, but it is nice.
I would admire it from afar. If it's ever in the T-Fall dollar sale, I'll grab that shit up. But I doubt if it will be.
CGC, you can get a 9.8 for $90, $89.99.
Yeah, I don't know about ordering those. I'll never order another 9.8 from somebody else pre-order. I had a better experience with that. Someone did a video about that. I think it was Golden Age or Bronze Age Nerd did a video about that.
Bronze Age. Was yours with Hot Shot Comics? Because that's who mine was with.
No, mine was just with the preview thing. It was just for a Batman 100. It was just previews, and you just number 100 is going to be a big issue, and I pre-ordered it, and it was like $100, like $99, and then the week that it came out,
who'd you order it through?
Previews. Sometimes they offer like these things.
Previews World.
Yeah. I mean, like my comic shop. it was one of those things where you can just order, like, pre-order. They offer a lot of times they'll offer pre-order or pre-screen whatever pre-graded books, and when they come out, you never know what the value will be when they come out. And I've heard some scandals about some not so reliable folks not even giving you the book. I wouldn't go into that.
Yeah, I never got mine.
Yeah,
I did it once and never got mine.
Yeah, so you may not get the book, or you may pay too much for the book. So I just, wait for it to come out, and like you say, get it graded yourself.
Mine was from Hotshot Comics. Two Bronze Ages. His video was about Hotshot Comics.
Oh yeah, that was the one.
That's
That was the one. That was the one. Yeah. And now this store is like a vacant lot and some shit. He's like, oh no.
No, he's still there actually.
Yeah.
He's still there lying his ass off.
There was a very apologetic thing on the screen, like, nothing to see here. Yeah. So yeah, I was worried about pre-ordering. Maybe that's what the other video was about, pre-ordering from those folks. Yeah. Well, this one is PJ.
We got a Damien
Catacutan. Catacutan.
We got a Damian Connolly fan in here. I'm gonna pass on Children of the Comet, but I'm sure Lorenzo's interested though.
I've seen that. I mean, I've seen that solicited a couple of weeks, and yes, I am a Damian Connolly fan. Yes, I am not no shame in my game. So yes. Next
and
one
is
here's
the Spider-Man 1 homage.
Yeah, I just yeah, okay. Except she's holding a knife, but the hand would normally be perched down. Okay, yeah. Well, what are you gonna do?
It's clearly an homage. You're not gonna argue.
I'm not gonna. I know. I just with the boobs and everything, I didn't even notice the homage. Boobs. Oh yeah, there's an homage here.
I'm telling Jen.
Yeah. Oh, are you kidding me? And you, and you're the one that said this Jim?
You can have it if she wants it.
Oh my God.
My wife knows what I am. She's under no illusion about who or what I am.
I don't know, these. What can I tell you? Yeah, so yeah, okay. Well, that's probably another $30, $40 book too from PJ Catacutan.
Yeah, she's always naked, so we'll buy it. That's why she's always naked.
Yes. I think also because this is the last. This is the Anna Marcano Comic Corner variant. I think also because Tiny, and the clever fellow that he is, he knows that people. He knows that people, a lot of people have issues with nudity one way or another. That's why we all wear clothes. So this is something that will cause a reaction, some kind of reaction from everybody, either a pleasurable reaction or a disdainful reaction, or kind of maybe I'm just repressed kind of a reaction. So this will give you some kind of a reaction. You see a naked lady, especially if you cut your head off.
Plus the character is a bit of an anarchist.
She's ruthless.
So you wouldn't think she'd be much about clothes.
Exactly. I mean, and so many men in this story probably just fell for it right off the bat. It was like, hey, naked lady. Next thing you know, they're gutted. Any hoozle.
They get me.
I know. The Batman Beyond universe has a following. Batman Beyond. I see myself. I know, right? I see myself that way sometimes. I look away though. I never look fully. There's a lot of following for this because a lot of people like with all the different Batman universes. This is one with a new, different Batman. Terry McGinnis, does none of the baggage of Bruce Wayne. He's a different kind of guy. It takes place in the future, so there's a lot that can be done with this character. So this is the new. First they had the Neo. I think the Neo War was the first, the most recent series on Batman Beyond, and this is Neo Gothic. This one is Christian Ward, a B cover, and it has the Catboy, whose name escapes me right now, but it's like his sidekick, I guess. He did have sidekicks in the an animated show as well. And then there's the Oh God, what's this person's name? Iker, I want to say, is the last name of this person. I could be messing it up. I think it's Iker. It's the cardstock variant. The whole Batman. I've talked about before, like how I like the theme from Batman Beyond. I thought it was pretty dope, actually. It was like this futuristic, like club music, as I imagined it to be in the future. This is the Belen Ortega, the 1 for 25 with ink. Are you up on ink?
No, but I like that cover though. That's
Yeah,
nice.
it is dope. I mean, I will look for this for a good deal. Ink is one of the characters introduced in the first series, which I had that damn first series. I only have the number 1. Damn, I sold that series before. Now that first series is like top dollar. Her first appearance is, I think, the first 6-issue series of Batman Beyond. But ink is a very cool character that turns into like this liquid mercury kind of a substance. She's deadly. And there's a Dyke Ruan 1 for 50. And there's also a new What If coming out. This is What If Dark. What if What if Gwen had lived? And I guess somehow, I can't wait to see how they tie this in. Because it's a very different Gwen than the Gwen who is Spider-Gwen. You know, I mean, that Gwen was actually bit by the spider. So I don't know how, Gwen can mourn Peter all she wants, but how is she going to become Spider-Gwen in this universe? So I'm intrigued to see if they pull this off. Any thoughts one way or another?
It's kind of interesting, but no.
Yeah. Not enough to buy it?
No.
Not enough to spend $4.99 on it and see what they do with it? Well, there's also a
I'm trying to get down to 30 a week. I got to make cuts.
I know, man.
Cuts.
I know. I've already made a few. Got to make more. There's a Rose Besh variant, which also has a 1 for 100 by that same Rose Besh variant. I don't know. They're expecting to sell a lot of books to have a 1 for 100 for this book. So good luck with that. And I skipped the 1 for 25. This is the Espinal 1 for 25, which is symbolizes Peter's death. This is the book I used to be on, and I do recommend this book if you like detective stories. But once again, like you said, you have to make some tough cuts, and New Bern was among those cuts. But I got the first 8 issues of New Bern. Very well written by Chip Zdarsky.
And David Brothers. Looks like he's also writing.
Yes, David Brothers is taking over the backstory in this book. They would always have like a backstory by a different author and a different artist. So yeah, that's this could be a good thing. I may regret dropping off of it, but I still may pick this one up just for S&Gs because I kind of miss it. But I just don't want to be obligated, If I get it, I might get it, but we'll see how the week is, But as of now, I have dropped it, but still a very good book.
Afraid of commitment after all these years.
When it comes to those floppy comics, yes, I am. Nightclub's Finale, number 6 from the Millerverse, which I don't know if you pre-ordered his thing this week. What's it called? Big Game? I think it was the new crossover series.
Where they're bringing them all together, yeah.
Yeah, I've got that coming from my comic shop. They had a bunch of copies at the store, too, so it's out there. It's going to be a thing, I think. Well, I don't know how much of the Millerverse is already filmed, because ain't nothing going to get made for a cool minute. So anything that's option,
it's a bummer.
put it in the back shelf, baby. Yeah. Forget about it. It's not going to be anything
They're so far
done
apart,
for a while.
It seems like it might be a while. They're so far
I'm telling you. They're going to try to starve them out. That's what the rich always try to do. We're sitting on all this. You be back. It's like, okay, come crawling back when you're ready. And they're going to do their best not to do that. And I hope they're able to. Berserker, of all things, is a one-shot. It's a one-shot Berserker. And it's a $10 book from Boom. Steve Scroce and the good thing about it is Steve Scrooge and Dave Stewart, two of the best in the business at drawing and coloring, are also working on it. So there's that. The bad thing is
Steve
there's
Scrooge
another
is
Berserker
writing
book. Is he writing it too?
along with Keanu.
Yeah,
Along
yeah,
with
okay.
Keanu.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If Keanu's on, you know somebody else is writing it. He's just like, giving them the idea and stuff. But $10, man. I don't know.
did pre-order. I pre-ordered the 1 in 10 for this one. I'm a sucker.
Hey, we like what we like, man. I'm not here to judge, though I occasionally will.
You remember Keanu Reeves? I was thinking about this the other day. You remember Keanu Reeves in that Paula Abdul video?
Which one?
Rush, rush, hurry,
Oh.
hurry, lover, come to me.
Oh, now see,
Rush, I want to see you. I want to see you.
look at you, Paul Abdul fan.
I absolutely love Paula, actually. But he was in that video, and that was like I think that might have been like when I first realized who he was when he was in that video. But people don't even remember that shit anymore.
I don't remember that myself. I remember that song, but not that video. Wow.
Oh, that album is so good.
Good memory.
Promise of a New Day.
Promise
really good
of
album.
a New Day. Yeah, I remember that song too. Yeah.
Really, one of my favorite albums.
Well, he's all grown up now. He's a berserker. And Travis Charest has a B cover of this also. And also, he has a 1 for 10. This the one you're talking about here? The Travis Charest 1 for 10? That is a dope cover. I like that too. If I were to get one, I'd get this one. Yeah, I like that one too. I can see why you went for it. And then there's a David Asia 1 for 25. Everybody named David. David Mack 1 for 50. And there's also a shiny one of these two. So imagine this one shiny. Same thing, but shiny. All right. Now
Always Alfred. Always Alfred.
Now we
past is now.
Wolverine now, Paula. Yeah. Well, we talked about this Conan earlier, which is why I picked up that free comic. I said it right. That free comic book day version. It looks like they're going to be. This is kind of right. I like this. This is classic Conan right here. This is like there've been some other.
Dan Panosian's dope though. He's good.
He is. He can write and draw. He does a lot of stuff because we're talking about more of that coming up. So they're all in on Conan again, and I hope it's good. I'm gonna probably pick up the first issue just see what's going on with it. This is one by De La Torre, who actually did the free comic book day book. Did the cover for it, and maybe the interior art as well. And there's an Art Germ cover. It's kind of nice. Yeah, I imagine if
Art Germ he don't miss.
I would think
Let me go look at that one.
I would think the female barbarians would look a little bit more closer to this than the whole I don't know, like glitter bikini, two-piece bikini thing like Red Sonja sometimes wears. I mean, this would be more appropriate battle gear, I think, if you were a female barbarian.
That seriously tingles my cover bones.
I know.
Just a little bit. I had no plans of buying this book, but now I might buy this book.
You're welcome. And then there's, I think, Zurcher cover. You have to have this Barry Windsor Smith tribute cover whenever you do a Conan reboot, because that's just classic.
I really like that 1 in 25, man. That's awesome.
25.
Really nice.
Oh, is that this one? No, that's not that one. Which one is 1 for 25?
It's the main cover. It's main cover, but it's black and white.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, this one's by Gist. You get the gist of that. And this one's the movie foil cover, and this one will cost you $14 if you like. It is a foil cover.
It's nice and shiny, though. I like it.
It is nice. Yeah. Have you watched the first Arnold Conan in a while?
Not in a long time. I remember it used to come on TV, and I'd always watch it. That one and Red Sonja. Red Sonja was good too.
Yeah. I mean, I probably watched it all the way through, probably when it came out, 30-something years ago, at least when it came out, maybe
What's
longer.
best in life?
It's just a long time ago, but I was watching it like a year or two ago with someone I know. We were sitting around, just having a
Smoke weed every day.
have a little session, and we were watching it, like we both like, I don't remember this movie being so rapey. It was a little rapey. It was like I mean, it's shit I didn't catch back then, but it was like not cool. It's not cool. So
Well, I remember his best in life. His "What's Best in Life" speech is a little rapey, so it makes sense.
Yeah, it's a different time. Jeez, Flavor Flav and Red Sonja. Yeah, boy. All right, Indigo Children number 5.
Oh, they actually dated. If that's what he's referring to, is the actress that played Red Sonja dated Flavor Flav. That was wild.
Wow, I didn't know
I
that.
can't remember her name.
Fucking the tall woman. Her.
Yeah, the red.
Whose name escapes me.
The Russian's wife.
Yeah,
The Russian's
exactly.
wife.
Exactly. I think she was on some reality show too later on. Yeah, so yeah. I think
That's
it may
how
have
she
been-
ended up with Flavor Flav. I didn't watch
That's-
any of this. I just have a vague recollection.
That's what happens when you go on reality shows. You end up dating Flavor Flav. So let that be a lesson to everyone.
Yeah.
Yes.
My Surreal Life or something like that. I don't remember. I
My
didn't watch
bizarre
it.
life. Like, fuck my life. What's happening? I'm married to Flavor Flav. Indigo Children, number 5. I've been digging this. I've only gotten to number 3. I got number 4. Haven't read it yet. Very good, though. Kurt Pierce, which reminds me, I didn't get my copy of You've Been Canceled for this week. That should have come out this week. I got to check back and see
Bridget
what
Nielsen.
happened. Bridget Nielsen. There you go. Bridget Nielsen. She dated somebody else before Flavor Flav, too. Was it the dude that played Drago and Rocky as well? I just imagine that they dated. Or there's like some Uber, like Third Reich couple for the Uber
She was
Mensch.
married to Sylvester Stallone for 2 years.
Oh, Stallone. She's like taller than Stallone too. She's a giant person. Bridget Nielsen, yeah. There you go, fantastic.
She was married to Drago in the movie.
Oh, what? Oh, that's why I put it together. Okay, that's why it was some kind of trying to create some kind of an Aryan master race with those two. All right, click, boom, click, boom. I can speak. Click, boom. I did actually read this. I was going to review it, and then I got swamped with other stuff. But in fact, I've got like 4 reviews, like in various states of editing that I need to finish. But one thing about click, boom is that this woman, this young woman, actually just she was kind of naive because she was raised in, I want to say, the wilds of Idaho by an old black guy, which I find hard to believe. An old black guy can raise a young white girl in Idaho and not be seen somewhere, off the grid. But hey, it can happen. It's comic books, but and she'd never seen anything other than what was at the compound. So when she got to New York City, she didn't speak. All she did was communicate through Polaroid film, which, number 2, sounds very expensive. I don't know if she stole all this Polaroid film, because I don't know how much Polaroid film cost back in the day. It was expensive back then. If you can find it now, it's got to be really expensive. So there's a couple things that were a little, out of my believability range here, but I did like the overall look of the book. Yeah, I was interested in it too. I didn't. Some things I kind of questioned, but I didn't dismiss it. I'll give it another shot. Let's say. Long story short, I'll give it another shot. Click, boom. There it is. From Image. Pick it up. Alice Never After. This is also from Mr. Dan Panosian. He's not just an artist, folks. He writes stuff. He's Renaissance man.
Another
Yes.
banging
Yes.
cover.
Yes, I know they live in Idaho, but off the grid, it's like a lot of weird stuff going on there now. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I got because they're our neighbors to the east. I do kind of have my eye on them. All right, so this is the continuation of the Alice. Was it was Alice Ever After series where Alice was she kind of had a Jones. She had an addiction. She had this pusher who was he was just doing bad things. It was this bad person got her hooked on drugs, and this whole Wonderland thing was where she went when she was stoned and tripping. So now as it ended, I won't give it any spoilers away, but what goes on after that series is here, and it's this juxtaposition of this perfectly drawn like this cover here, and this horrible addiction problem that she's having, along with the story being narrated by these little creatures here in a very Disney-esque kind of a way. So it's kind of a dark subject, told with a bit of lightness. So I liked it. I liked the first series a lot, so I will probably be picking this one up too.
It's a banging cover.
It is. Panosian, baby. And then there's he has an unlockable version here too, which is kind of a nonsensical cover, but hey, it's a nonsensical book. And then there's a Frizzen cover, which is, of course, I probably pre-ordered this one too because I love everything that she does. And she has a 1 for 10. Which one I like better between those two? I just like seeing the colors change like that. And then there's an Inhyuk Lee, 1 of 25, which is kind of otherworldly. I mean, it's so perfect. It's just like this. It's like a Disney film. Just looking at this cover, you would never tell anything was wrong.
He don't miss.
You don't. And there's a 1 for 50. I actually ordered the one with the trade dress for this one. I think that was the unlockable one or the FOC one, the FOC reveal. This is by I'll say Sean Murphy, and it's a 1 for 50.
I like it.
Kill us.
I don't 1 for 50 like it.
No. That's why I ordered the FOC, regular price. Same cover, regular price. All right, Red Room, Killadillas. Yeah, you got us. I'm a little behind on this because I'm a little behind on some things, and that's one of them. Not that many things, but this is one of those things. This is the Red Room deal here, and this is a 1 for 5 Ed Piscor here. This looks this is a Piscor cover here. This is very different than his normal style. This is
Texas Chainsaw Max's curve.
Yeah, and just it's not his usual like heavy ink hatched style. I mean, he's experimenting with some other stuff. Look at this guy. And Jim Rugg now he is Mike Mignola. He's got a Hellboy 1 for 10. I could never catch his. I caught the first one, the Youngblood tribute, but I couldn't catch the Charles Burns one he did for number 2. That so far I haven't been able to come up with that, but I'll look for this one too if I can find it. It's a 1 for 10, but his 1 for 10s always go fast.
Yeah.
And there's a Jim Mafood, 1 for 15. This is pretty nice too. But man, I love that rug. Love that Jim rug. And it looks like I even ordered this. This is the Mirka Andolfo and Laura Braga are putting this out. There's two wonderful creators who also write and draw. So this is I guess it was hard to encapsulate, but the gist of it I think is it's about the dynamic between this mother and daughter, and something to do with cats. That's the whole pure evil thing. I'm guessing there's some kind of a supernatural element into it as well. But I know I must have liked it enough to pre-order it. I don't know. Willie may have suggested it. I'm not sure. Maybe it's all on me. I don't know. But either way, I got this coming at some point. And
Blame Willie.
oh, I can't blame Willie. Willie's my boy. He's my guy.
Don't do it, man. Not with that money.
Yeah, but it's but he steers me right. He steers me right on all these books. He hasn't missed yet on all the books he's suggested.
You don't miss.
You don't miss. You come for the king. You better not miss. All right, so there are other covers also. Andolfo does her own cover here for the B cover. And Momoko, I like this Momoko a lot. I wish I had ordered this one. This is one of her best.
That is nice.
I think, yeah. So this is like a very heavily female creative team here, and right on. I mean, I'm gonna check it out. Souza Micah has a cover, the D cover. That's kind of nice. But man, pure evil is pearly good. I tell you. Well, we come to that time that we all love, folks. Can you guess what time it is? Anybody?
Uh-oh.
Hello? Yes. Thank you, my brother from another mother. Love you. Yes, it is time for that thing that we all love. That magical time. If I can find the damn clip to play it. It's time to do it. It's time for the penultimate book. Oh, we got multiple penultimates here. I got the lovely Janet, penultimate, and Spicer McElroy has the penultimate. Oh, it's spreading like wildfire, folks. Catch penultimate fever. I'll tell you what. And tonight's penultimate book is this.
There is something ancient and terrible loose in the world of men. Something that hates them with burning passion, that bears a grudge born of 10,000 years. Something that wants revenge. NYPD Detective Amy's son has a problem. 3 years ago, a young woman was rescued from a serial killer by a police tactical unit. Now she's dead, and Amy has a bad feeling that the SWAT team leader is responsible. As she investigates the existence of a corrupt cabal within her own precinct, Detective Sun soon discovers that there is something else on their trail. A force of vengeance older than the human race itself has awoken, invoked by the tormented murder victim in the weeks before she died, and is out for the blood of the guilty, who soon find themselves suffering a fate more gruesome than anything they could have dreamed of. The Ribbon Queen has come to New York City, and when she learns the truth, Amy is not at all certain that it should be stopped.
Let that shit happen. So the Ribbon Queen, y'all.
Not certain that it should be stopped.
Yeah.
Thanos was right. Well, that's
That's right. Thanos was right. Exactly. The Ribbon Queen, y'all, from Garth Ennis, the creator of The Boys from Illinois. So here's my thing about Garth Ennis, though. Ultron was right. That's right. Humankind is a virus.
My man spent 3 minutes on the internet. I was like, yeah, humans got to go. It's done.
Can you blame him?
And I was like, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. That's probably why we should be afraid of AI.
He must have gone to Andrew Tate's YouTube channel and said, "Oh, nope, mankind gotta go. Yep, it's gotta go. They watching this shit. Oh,
Can you? if AI becomes self-aware and decides that humans got to go, can we really blame AI? Can we really
What?
attack their logic?
Why you think I'm so against AI? They created a Frankenstein because we are so incredibly imperfect. And this needs to go. I think I'll take care of that. You know?
Yeah.
Hey, Jose. Yeah, yeah. So the thing about
So I'm with. Ooh, is
so
Garth right?
it's Garth Ennis. That's what I'm saying. The creator of The Boys, the creator of Preacher. You know, so man, you know,
Who's publishing those?
AWA. There was a time in my life when Garth Ennis I thought was just the shiznizzle. I think he's still a great creator, you know, but I think I've become as I become less angry, you know, in my therapy, in my anger management. I guess I've read less Garth Ennis. Because you can tell a Garth Ennis books have his voice. I mean, you know, goddamn, you're gonna know what Garth Ennis is thinking if you read a Garth Ennis book. You know, he's definitely, you know, sometimes your characters speak for themselves, sometimes they speak for you. I think a lot of times you can tell that Garth feels very strongly about a lot of things, and he shows it through his work, which, you know, that's his thing. So I'm with guarded optimism. I hope this is not too one side of a subject here. You know, it deals with police and crooked cops and, you know, all kinds of other shit, riots and shit like that. So, but I'm hopeful, and it had such a great description online. You know, I just, you know, yeah.
I think there might be some. I think there's some heat behind this one because I went to buy this one on Tfaw and it's sold out.
Damn.
So that's always an indicator. You can get the 1 in 10, or the 1 in 15 is still available, but everything else for number 1 is sold out. So yeah, there might be some heat behind this one. I'm in it. I like Garth Ennis. I like AWA, and I like the synopsis you just gave me. So sign me up.
Yeah. You know, Willie, I think I missed Peacemaker. The last Garth I read was Dear Becky, and I wasn't feeling it. I just was not like, you know, like, what is it? It was like these long soliloquies about, you know, shit, and you know, and I'm all for you speaking in like in your native language and everything, but it was like you were speaking to a person with a heavy Irish accent and this long soliloquy about the stuff he doesn't like. It's like, dude, come on, let's just let's get past some of this stuff. You know, let's let the story flow a little bit more. I ended up, like, you know, canceling Dear Becky without you know, without much ceremony, and kind of being disappointed after that.
Never mind. It's sold out. I literally bought the last one. It's sold out now.
Damn
Never
you!
mind.
Damn you! Damn you, Surcam! I blame you entirely. They should have never given y'all money. Damn it! So we got some other covers too. Faye Dalton has a cover which I used in the preview. There was a lot of material out there for this too. It made it very easy to make a long video. Sorry for that long video, folks. You might have to leave and go get some popcorn in the middle of that one. That was kind of a long penultimate video. And this is one I like a lot here. This is from Jason Burrows. I love those movie poster homages or whatever you want to call them. So yeah, I will definitely be looking for that one if I can get that one somewhere. It's not incentive, so I will look for it. But this one by Declan Shelby, your boy. That's Declan Shelby.
The one. That's
the
one.
It's
I just
15.
bought the last one.
You bought that one? Ah, you mofo.
Yeah, that was the only number 1 left, and I just bought it, so there's none left.
Yeah, it got past you, man. You know it got past me. I didn't order this. Sometimes I don't know how that happens, man. I think FOC sometimes gets me. I do like at the final order, like on the 20 whatever, the 20th, but I don't come back for FOC as much as some people do, and that's where I probably missed a lot of books at that FOC. If only there were a show somewhere like at FOC, or, you know, they would give me the insight as to what's happening.
We never actually talk about it, so don't look for me.
Gee, someone should fill that void. What do you say there, Marcus?
Not me.
Not you, not me. I hear you. You're on your own, folks. Good luck. I'll buy the last one from T-Fog, right from up under you. You know? And the last book, y'all.
Sorry.
I can tell. Sorry. It's Trakovi. It's Trakovi. I'm sorry. Trakovi, I want to say. The Slaw with No Remorse. You got that right. This dude, I guess, is like a Canadian, like, low-level thug, I guess. And he's trying to go straight, but they just keep pulling him back in. You know, as soon as he gets out, they pull him back in. And this looks like it's from Scout. And it looks like it might have some potential because I think the writer, I'm not really familiar with their work, but there's a Fontanelli B cover here. You know, sometimes I just get a feeling about a book, and I got a good feeling about this. If I can run across this somewhere, I'm going to for sure pick it up.
It looks like it's their first book.
It probably is, yeah. But
writer,
you know,
writer and artist.
You got to start somewhere, you know. Hey, Tom King only had one novel when he got his gig at DC, so hey, there you go. Sometimes you get a break. Sometimes that's the way it happens. You know, I know Marcus has not seen 7 Years in Darkness, but that's not to be confused with You Promised Me Darkness. Smokey is the guy affiliated with Scout Comics' Dark Caravan imprint. So yeah, I've been looking for that sequential geek. Haven't been able to come up with it. That's what I say. Pink Caravan?
Dark Caravan.
Is it Black Caravan? Oh. Dark, black. Black horse, dark horse. It's all the same. Polka dot horse. I don't know. I'm old. Give me a break. So to answer your question, though, I have not been able to catch it yet, but it looks very intriguing. I know Smokey's made some stuff that I like, so I'm going to try to either look for it if T-Fall has a sale, which they just did. Damn you, Surcam. Thank you for sending me that link, but damn you, the same thing. I mean, I was like,
did you buy anything?
Did I? I was like sitting there.
I spent $60.
Yeah, me too. Fucking 60. I would have spent more if I hadn't had stuff snatched out of my cart at the last minute, like it was Filene Basement's wedding dress sale. Like, give me that book. Give me that book. I mean, like, okay, what do you mean? I know, but I'm trying to get it out because I don't mind it being snatched out, but, you know, now I got to manually take it out. So it means that while I'm manually searching for it and take it out, they're snatching more shit out of my cart.
Yeah.
Yes! So, like, it's totally Filene's Basement, man. It's crazy. I know it's fun.
T-Fall's dollar sale is so awesome. I bought a 9/8 slab for $20, and if you go on the site, the slab that I bought for $20, it's back up to $50 now. So I'm feeling like I got a steal.
Which one did you get?
About it.
You probably bought the last one of those too.
Yeah, Dark. No, there's more of them because they're still for sale, but they're no longer on sale.
Oh, yeah.
It was the Dan Mora Dark Knights of Steel.
See, I wasn't reading that. I thought I was trying to race through so quickly before it's all gone.
You gotta be quick.
You gotta be quick. I got some deals, but I lost a couple too. But hey, what are you gonna do? You can't lose what you never had. So that's the way I look at it. It wasn't meant to be. That's gonna do it. That's all, folks. That's all, folks. So man,
the chat was popping all night tonight, man. It was super dope. Sequential Geek was in here dropping knowledge on it. We had
Alfred Page.
Really Survives. Always got
look out for Blowtorch.
Spicer.
Look out for that.
Spicer McElroy.
Yes. 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 You done it. You done did it.
We had Philtastic. We had both Phil Treehouse and Philtastic were in here, so appreciate you guys. We had Adisa in here dropping some knowledge on us, so appreciate you. We had Alfred, the man behind Blowtorch, pushing his book, so be ready for his book here in August. Be looking for that one. So yeah, man, I always appreciate the chat, man. It's always a good time. I look forward to this every week, and you got me again, man. Another book added to the pool list.
My job is done here. I can swing off to the sunset now. You know, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Hey, thank you all for stopping by. We love you all so much. Every Wednesday we're here. I'm gonna be hitting those reviews this week. I got 4 of them in the chambers, so they're gonna get out there.
All right, get to work.
All right, I know. Get to work.
We need that
right.
smoky. We need that silky smooth voice.
You know it, baby. Yes, you're gonna have it. All right. Thanks very much. Thanks for coming by. Thank you, Surcam. Be sure to check out Surcam on YouTube, Circumstances on Instagram as well. And we will see y'all next Wednesday. Take care.